Hey, and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Last episode was a really tough one towards the end. Hopefully we can start to recover from that, though. Made some changes to the work priorities, trying to make things a little more streamlined and get people back into what they're doing, but honestly this is just still a guesswork at what the most optimal work priorities are. We're getting a little closer on the rice here, so 83% grown, 70-40. So like this left half of the growing zone is doing pretty well. Everybody's calling it a night. Maybe Otis ended his the crisis he was in. Denver's hiding in his room. A little bit of starvation going on, but we've got this Muffalo here. Ida is wandering. Is that what the blaring klaxon there was all about? Yeah, I know. Low food. Colonist needs treatment. We'll deal with it in the morning, I think. Okay, people are up and about. What's Mole? You're stripping the dead. You're researching. Someone's gonna get around to cooking and butchering, right? It'll be Otis when you're not handling. But you're sleeping right now. Since this is kind of a big deal, the cooking, maybe we should get... I mean, they're really bad cooks, though. We don't want another spiral of food poisoning. Otis, what are you doing, mate? You're just relaxing. Okay, well, eventually you're gonna cook, right? Because we need that. There you go. You're just eating the raw meat. I mean, you could cook it, but you're so starved you're just gonna chow down on some frozen Muffalo meat. That's fine. Whatever you're into. That's cool. But speaking of, what kind of wild game do we have around here? Oh, we got this Muffalo that we're bringing back. Awesome. Yeah, let's just not even talk about this up here. Just doesn't exist right now. Like, I need the inverse of this. Like, this is the allowed area. Like, I need the inverse being... Can you do an inverse? Manage areas. You can invert. So what if I tell everyone in anything, like, just don't go over here? So create a new Can I just create a generic area? Area 1, new area. Okay. Area 2. What is Area 2? How do I define what Area 2 is? Is Area 2 a thing? Area 1 is inside this room. Area 2 doesn't exist because it's brand new. Okay, so Area 2 can be this bug zone. Like, don't come into bug zone. So I'm just guessing this how this works. Area 2, let's invert Area 2. And like everyone can only access Area 2. Like, don't go to Area 1 for any reason, please. Or excuse me, don't go into not Area 2 for any reason. Just stay inside. Similarly, animals, you can only go in Area 2. Maybe that'll be helpful to us. Making some pants, I think, or, yep. Finished gun turrets, that's lovely. Give it a quick pause so something doesn't pop up while we're searching. What do we want to go for? Improvised traps from mortar shells. Mortars. Lob shells over long distance. Maybe that's the way we take care of those bugs. Maybe we just fling mortars over top of them. Yeah, let's give that a go. Okay, so we missed a floor. Here, I guess. Just make sure there's floors everywhere. Undo that. Because I think there's another floor under there. Can't tell. Yeah, it's just dirt. We should probably gather some more wood. Let's do that with the time rolling. So just cut some plants over here, close by to the base, I guess. And actually, I did not want to do that. Not cut plants. That was the wrong thing. Chop wood. There we go. Okay, so it's been brought to my attention that I was as blind as a bat here when I was looking for a bridge to cross this bit of water, and that I should have been looking right at the thing called bridge. So let's throw down a little bit of that. Make it a little easier to get to this corner of the map, should we ever need to. So what's going on? Denver, you're sleeping. Otis, you're eating. Denver, you are idle. You're idle because TK is using the research bench and you don't have anything else to do. Well, you are a hunter. Is there a grizzly bear? Yeah, that sounds scary. Let's not hunt the grizzly bear with its 10% chance to kill us. Psychic Soothe, that's nice. every colonist of the female gender. We've got a few of those. A couple of those, maybe. Starting to feel better. Maybe that will prevent them from having more breakdowns. How's that working out for you, Ida? You got a Psychic Soothe? Yeah, but you're still low mood because you're so hungry. And you're greedy for an impressive bedroom. And you're tired. So Denver, I'm not really sure what to tell you to do right now, buddy. I mean, can we tell TK to do something else? I mean, they're not really good at much, unfortunately. Maybe we'll just have you wander for now. Otis, you're training. Mole, you're butchering. What are you butchering? That muffalo. Major break risk. Ida is going to eat. That'll make her feel better. Cole, you're building the bridge. Thank you. You're sad because you saw that dead body, but that's alright. We don't have enough grapes. But we did. So someone eventually will start to clean up around here. Still working with tattered apparel. I think you're taking care of that right now, Ida. Yeah, what did we want to put in this room? Machining tables? I think you make guns with those. So throw a machining table down. Give them a stool here to sit at. What other production? We probably want a stone cutter table so we can start breaking down some of these blocks into actual usable bricks. So grab one of those. A bug hive again. Let's just not even look over there. Still low food, but we're bringing back that muffalo. And the rice is ready to harvest. It's great. Someone get on that. Who would work on that? Plant cutting. Otis. You'll work on that after when you're done cooking. And then Mole and Cole, you'll do it if cooking and art's not available, and hunting and constructing is not available, and everything else that Cole can do. Another roof collapse. Don't look. Yeah, we really gotta take care of these friggin' bugs. I'm just hoping like a big raid comes through and they like spawn here, and maybe that will help us out. Otis, you're cooking. Caravan request. You want 37 of those hats that we won't pronounce. 37. Yeah, no thank you. We are not in the business of making 37 hats at this time. I think we'll ever be in the business of making 37 hats. Okay, bridge is coming along. Let's see, what do we got? Do we have enough steel and components to make these things? Steel we have good. Components, okay. Steel we have good. Wood. Wood we really don't have any of. Are we out of wood completely? But that's why we have these chop wood. But that means that's a plant cut action, I think. So Otis, you're going to be really busy doing that. Alright, let's zip on to the next day. Going fast forward. Any wildlife joining us? No, still that grizzly bear. Just curious. I'm never gonna do it, but is a grizzly bear tameable? That's the screen I was looking for. They are advanced trainability, but they're 80% wild, so they would murder us before they become our best friend. Get rid of this. I don't need those. We should probably build a new battery because we got a big excess of power going on. Don't know if that's... You know what? Actually, let's cancel that because I don't want it to interfere with the cooler. Like, I don't want it to block some important passage. I don't know if it's going to, but just in case. Alright, Otis, thank you. You're working your magic on that rice. It's great. Really wish someone would clean up around here, though. Still looking bad, guys. Let's take another look at the production. Not simple research bench. The crematorium can vaporize corpses. I think you can also burn clothing in there. But is that a smelter? Extracts usable metals from slag chunks. So I think if we want to get rid of all this crappy clothing we've got, we burn it up in the crematory? Maybe? Harvesting, cooking, hauling blue fur. What is blue fur? What did we have that had blue fur? It's not muffaloes, is it? They have blue fur? Look white on the screen to me, but whatever. Taking a quick look at the research options to see what we might want to go to next. Okay, what do we got? We've got the machining table up and running. Let's slow it down a little bit. We don't have a chair for them to sit at yet, but... It's a lot of steel for a tool cabinet. What can we make? We can disassemble mechanoids, but we don't have any of those. Make some shells, incendiary launchers, machine pistols. What are we looking at? So you've got your bolt action rifle. It's unlikely to drive animals to revenge. That's good. Mole, you've just got a... You're good at shooting, but you have a melee weapon. So we should get you a gun. You're good at guns. You're good at guns. So we're just going like all gun build here. So we've got the pump shotgun, the revolver. What kind of guns can we make? machine pistol, auto pistol. What the difference between an auto pistol and a machine pistol is. Takes 30 steel and 2 components. Takes 45 steel and 3 components. I'm assuming that means machine pistol's better. You know what? Let's just try to make one of those and see what they look like. Low on food again, huh? Any wildlife about? A little bit. Okay, let's hunt this turkey. And we can hunt this raccoon, and we can hunt this raccoon. And if we get super desperate, that grizzly bear, but we're not that desperate. We are in the spring though, so soon it won't be freezing outside and we can use our regular growing zones. You know what, I'm going to make someone a dedicated cleaner. I said it was going to be Ida. I mean, that's not really making them a designated cleaner though, but it is her punishment for being bad earlier. But we need someone to clean up this god-awful mess. A bug hive. Alright, what's everybody got going on? You're hunting, you're eating, you're cooking, that's great. You're eating, you're still building that bridge. It won't be too long and that bridge will be done. Oh, Ida, there you go. Thanks for helping out. I know we had to force you to do it, but appreciate that. So we don't have the wood for building this table. Is that right? It's because the only person that's plant cutting is Otis, and he's too busy growing right now. And everyone else is kind of busy, so the only Mole and Cole could be our choppers, but they're cooking and hunting, so it's understandable that they're not cutting down trees. They got those high priority tasks to do. Kind of quiet right now, and that's a little concerning. Let's Chop these. It's a good amount of trees over there. Bulk goods trader. I haven't seen a trader in a while. Maybe they were taking the winter off. Look at them coming with their camels and cats. It's an interesting assortment of creatures. Maybe they'll buy some of the junk that we don't want. So, who was our best speaker? It's still Denver, right? Denver. Come trade. It's getting late. Sun's going down. This pack of outsiders just wanders into our town. Especially this guy that looks like he's got some kind of weird face mask on. A wooden war mask. He's leading the charge. Alright, so what do you guys got to sell? You'll sell me your cats. It's nice, but we have a couple dogs here, but I don't know if we can take on any more animals. You got a ton of meat. Like, I really just want to sort by things we have rather than sorting by category. Like, can I sort by stuff that we own? So let's see, what do we got? Got some cowboy hats, but they're in good shape. This that's pretty ratty. Sell you that. We probably won't ever need the cowboy hats because they're really kind of warm weather or hot weather clothes. But we'll hold on to it. The duster you guys can have. Just this really poor quality stuff that we were going to burn up. You guys can take it. I don't know why you want it, but there you go. We've got a ton of wood. We don't really need to buy wood right now. They have a camel. I don't know why we would want to spend money on a camel. And they have meat. It's tempting to buy some of the meat. Or some of the pemmican maybe. Just as a kind of emergency supply, but it's probably a bad thing to say, but I feel like we are turning the corner on our food supply. You know, it's spring, the weather is starting to warm up, we've got all that rice coming in. A ton of leather we can sell them apparently. I don't remember getting any Panthera fur, but whatever. Blue fur. Okay, so it does say that's from a muffalo, even though muffalo looks white to my eyes, but whatever. You know what? The pemmican. Great for traveling. Sticks around forever. Maybe we should purchase some of that. What about 50 pemmican? Oh, good round number, 50 pemmican. So we'll just be giving them 56 of our 452 silver. Let's Let's accept that trade. Give us your pemmican. We'll put it in the long-term storage. It'll just be a safety. And you guys can just wander through. Yeah, yep. Just bring your muffaloes and your cats and your camels. Just bring them through the base. That's cool. Whatever. I mean, y'all could have went around. Did you guys even ask? I mean, sure. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Denver, you're researching. Otis. Otis, look at your mood, man. It's great. I don't know what you did to feel cathartic. That you just like, you must have yelled at someone or something. I don't know. Feeling great about your life? Researching, harvesting, hauling, harvesting, hauling. Doing a lot of good work here, guys. Aurora. Make the night brighter. I thought it got pretty bright at near midnight. Denver's just hanging out, checking out the aurora. Look at him. This episode's getting a little towards where I want to cut it, but excuse me, Polar Bear, did we ask you, did we invite you to come into the base and sit down and have a snack? I mean, I don't think we did, but so we should think about, now that I'm looking at, let me finish my thought from earlier. We're running close to where I normally cut the episodes about 30 minutes, but I think I'm gonna let this run for another in-game day, just see what transpires. But what I was going to say after that was, look at our bedrooms. They're pretty much all full, and if we, I'm really sorry, Ida, that you just keep getting interrupted when everyone walking in to sit down at your bedside table. But anyway, so if we get a prisoner, there's no place for them. So we should build a bed, build a lamp. You know, we'll build a little table in here. A little dining chair. And we'll build them a heater here. And then we'll have to extend out the power, but you know, you even get a nice little plant pot, make your prison nice and happy. What I was looking for was a power conduit. And we'll just run the power conduit up here, and that should connect these items. Yeah, even with 3 batteries, we're still way overproducing. So in that case, just chuck another battery into the freezer. Alright, low food. Thought we were beyond that, you guys, but let's see, when we have the growing... So these outside growing zones will be available in 6 days. We're growing corn and potatoes and devil strand. Did we need to build any more devil strand? We've got lots of cotton. I don't think we need to build or plant devil strand in here. Strawberries? Plant corn, potatoes, strawberries, and then we got rice in here. I think that's good. And a raid. They will prepare for a while and then they will attack. That's an interesting placement for them. So they can just head straight on down, or maybe head over here and then use our bridge. But if they attacked while these guys are hanging about, that would be a great service for us. Don't know if they will wait that long. But who do we have? So we've got a person with a sword, a steel gladius, a person with a steel knife, and a steel mace. So they're all melee. So let's say, so they'll come through here. I mean, I could post up here and just shoot at them this way. Maybe I was going to think about building a new defense, like some more sandbags or something, but I don't have the bricks, so I can't build walls. And do I need to build sandbags? Like anywhere else, or is this sufficient? This might be sufficient, so let's just give it a... So let's let time run and see what happens. So who would be making our new guns? It's Cole. When you're not constructing, you'll make guns. And Otis. When you're not growing or plant cutting, you'll make guns. But I get the feeling you'll be growing and plant cutting a lot. Oh, Cole has created a masterwork plant pot. Okay, I mean, if that's what you wanted to waste your masterwork at. Okay, so they are posting up over here. They're just kind of milling about. You're eating, you're cooking, you're chopping trees, you're building a table or a dining chair. Chopping trees, you're hauling some wood. So we need to... We had this as a stockpile zone, but we don't want it to be a stockpile zone anymore. So remove this zone. This is our new prison room. You guys are still milling about? Okay. Okay, they're beginning their assault, so let's make these prisoners. And let's get people drafted. Mole, you have a knife. That's all you have, but so let's draft you, and we'll bring you in here just in case. But hopefully the guns can handle. So Denver, you're posted up with the long range weapon. Curious. Curious that you would come this way, but the rest, your friends appear to be going a long way around, and that's a bad idea, guys. A real bad idea. Oh, you're already taken down. We didn't even do anything. We missed all the action because these guys took you out. So strip your clothes. We could probably just undraft you guys at this point because I'm sure the bugs will handle these guys. If they don't, we'll redraft you. And before we get to watching the bugs, we know we're gonna need at least one more grave. So let's get started. Let's watch what happens when they just wander right through the bugs. Will they be aggressive? Oh, yep. Let's see how he does. So who do we have? Oh, are you just running for it? Are you just like legging it? This guy with a knife, and he is attacking one of these mega spiders, but they don't appear to be getting any damage done to them. And now they're fleeing. Yeah, you should go. Well, that was about the easiest raid we've ever seen. We did literally nothing that time, I think. Let's just make infinite stone blocks. Well, do until we have 310 stone blocks, sure. Trade caravan is leaving and we're back at low food. Did you guys take my food? Is that why you were in my freezer? We're never going to clean up this poor stockpile area. It's like just filled with garbage that people don't want to buy. So now we don't have the granite blocks to build the crematorium, which I think is where we can that's where we can burn some things. just noticing, I should know the answer to this, but I'm noticing that some of them have a little notch on the right. And some don't. Is that because we can make it from different materials? But I'm not sure how to change said material. You would think that would be clear, because I swear I've seen it in other places. Like when you build a wall, it asks you what kind of wall you want. Cole, you're building us some stone blocks, slate blocks, granite blocks. Just curious, the crematory there. Oh, okay, so now it's offering me an option. Is that because I did not have the blocks before? Or was I just completely overlooking it? Is it because I had not made the bricks yet and all I had was granite, so it was defaulting to granite? Or am I just blind, like always? Minimum skill 4 to craft. Do we not? That's called smithing. Yeah, literally the only person that can make that. So Cole cannot make the machine pistol. That's why you're not making it. Okay, well. Otis could make it, but Otis is too busy cooking and cutting plants and growing. So maybe tomorrow you can get to that, Otis, once you're done sowing this massive rice field. Oh, I thought we were doing better, Denver. You're still sad because Hamster died and Fiona died. I get it. I understand. I'm sorry, buddy. Uh-oh. Mad Ibex dough. It's about bedtime, but we got a Mad Ibex dough. Well, everyone's gonna be inside, right? So Grover, you're inside. So if everyone just stays inside over the night, the Ibex dough... Ooh. What are you doing out here? Okay, you're coming back in. The Ibex dough can't get us if we're inside, right? Wherever you even were. Oh, here you go. Caravan request to buy 1,000 leather. Yeah. No, that's alright. So what is the Ibex doe going to do? Because they won't knock on walls, right? No, you're just confused. Will you eventually give up, or... Yeah, we got somebody wandering outside. We should wall this in. Make it so they don't have to go outside. Where are you going to? Resting in your room. Okay. So... I'll let it run for a little while longer. I just want to experiment with what happens to this Ibex. Will it eventually give up? Or will we have to kill it come morning? Well, it doesn't look like it is going to leave us alone anytime soon. And our people are going to be up and going outdoors. And our animals. So, I think we're going to have to deal with this. Oh, it's asleep now. Is it still... It's not angry anymore? Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't wake up angry and continue its rampage. But I think I'm going to call it. It's been a little long, about the same length as last time, but not nearly as a sad event as what happened at the end of last episode. I think we've really turned a corner with food. Winter's over. Now I think the pressing danger is the massive amounts of spiders that are at the edge of the map. But hopefully we can learn about mortars or learn about new kinds of guns and force someone to make the guns. But until then, hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching.